Welcome to episode 19 of the Metamagix Monster Manual and another continuation of the Dead by Daylight chapter. In this episode, we are going to cover how I think you should run the pig in DnD 5e. Now, the design of the pig's stat block is centered around her reverse bear traps and keeping it very Saw themed. So with that in mind, let's just jump right into it. As a reminder, you can find a link to the stat block in the description of this video. It'll take you to my Twitter or my Discord, where you can find a picture to download for free. So this is the pig, and to begin, the pig is classified as a medium humanoid of the chaotic evil tag, same as all the other killers. She has an armor class of 14, 125 hit points, and a movement speed of 35 feet. For the stat array, the stats are mostly nominal with a slightly bumped constitution up at 16, everything else being around 14 through 10. She has proficiency in stealth checks. She is immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks, but could be turned down to just a resistance if your party is low on magic. She has a passive perception of 12, speaks 0 languages, and is a challenge rating of 5. So now let's jump into some gameplay and talk about her unique mechanics and abilities. So the pig's main unique mechanic is called Jigsaw's Baptism. The pig starts the encounter with 4 reverse bear traps. As an action, the pig may attach a reverse bear trap to the head of any creature of medium size or smaller. The creature must either be grappled, prone, restrained, or unconscious. Once attached, a timer begins counting down from 60 seconds. Once the timer finishes counting down, the trap triggers, killing and decapitating the target. A creature can remove the trap with a successful DC 20 dexterity check with Thieves' Tools, or the trapped creature can remove the trap themselves with a DC 15 dexterity sleight of hand check at any of 4 possible jigsaw boxes by finding the key. The jigsaw boxes are placed within 60 feet of the pig at locations of the DM's choosing. So if you get one of these traps attached to your head, the creature would then have to rush to one of the boxes and try to get it off as quickly as possible. Moving on to her unique perks, starting off with Hangman's Trick. The pig has advantage on strength checks made while attempting to grapple a creature of medium size or smaller, so essentially just advantage on grappling only. Next up, we have Surveillance. Creatures within a 30-foot radius of the pig have disadvantage on dexterity stealth checks, and any creature that moves within 10 feet of a jigsaw box has their location revealed to the pig. They basically function as de facto security cameras. And finally, we have Make Your Choice. Any creature that heals a creature at 0 hit points or successfully assists in removing a bear trap becomes vulnerable to all damage for the next minute. So whichever character decides to save one of their party members from the brink of death is going to have to make the decision to then take double damage for an entire 10 rounds, which could be very risky if it is the wrong targets. For the pig's singular action, we have Hidden Blade. A melee weapon attack plus 5 to hit, reach 5 feet, and deals 1d8 plus 2 slashing damage. So your main objective with this killer ideally is to isolate a priority target, attach one of these traps to their head, and then they would most likely be out of the fight for at least the next several rounds, trying to either get to a box and make the checks necessary to remove the trap from their head. But if you do feel that 1 minute is a bit too short of a timer, you can increase it to 2 minutes or even 3 minutes if you feel so inclined. But being able to soft remove targets from a fight by attaching one of these traps to their head, well, then they have to decide whether they can assist in the fight or try to get the trap off as fast as possible, is a choice that your party is going to have to make. But guys, that is how I would run the pig in DnD 5e. If you guys enjoyed this video and this stat block, be sure to leave this video a like, and if you have any improvements that you would like to make to this stat block, leave them in the comments down below. And if you have not already, you should think about subscribing, because I got a lot more of these videos coming out soon. So until next time, guys, have fun, stay safe, and as always, happy gaming.